Welcome, friends. Here we are in our 1986 Toyota Odyssey. But it didn't always look like this, so let's get you caught up. We're Joe and Emily. We love to travel and adventure, which is what led us to buying this vintage motorhome. What we thought would be a fun interior remodel turned into everyone's worst nightmare. Severe water damage forced us to start tearing apart the rig, and before we knew it, we were left with only a truck and flatbed. Thanks to some help of some friends, we were able to rebuild it back better than ever. In the last few videos, we were able to attach all new fiberglass skin to the exterior, install a beautiful custom-made entry door, and finally, we put on a PVC rubber roof membrane, which was a huge milestone. Join us as we transition from this tiny house to this even tinier house as we slowly pursue our off-grid adventure dreams. But first, coffee. And you know what? It's safe to say our entire RV build is being fueled by coffee. And, of course, some dog cuddles. So we just wanted to say thanks for being here and let's get started. In typical Joe and Emily fashion, we jump right in. It's also worth noting that we have never worked with trim before. But how hard could it be, right?
You know, it's actually not that bad. It's just a little tedious, but not like, it doesn't take a lot of skill. But there's so much trim area on this that we've only done like one section and it's a little overwhelming. So we're gonna have to get creative because there's gonna be a long period of work and we're not gonna force you guys to watch that. It's gonna be too boring, but doing good.
With this RV renovation, it is more efficient to work as a team. This will save so much time, effort, and frustration. Trust us.
The trim is in, the screws are in, and not toilet paper. No, we're rolling. And so we're just gonna see how it looks. This is kind of one of the finishing steps beside the end caps. So, ooh, it's
not bubblegum?
Good. Fruit
by the foot?
Fruit by the mile.
There is a little cleanup that still needs to happen. But she's looking professional. She's looking happy and legit and clean. Chef kisses. I'm happy. This is good. I feel proud.
The rear test area was a success, so we are ready to move on to a more challenging section.
Oh, hey there. Welcome to Trim Day.
So we gotta cut off some of the excess phylon underneath the cabover before we can like do the rest of the trim around this area. So go ahead and run it to the other side.
A router and a straight edge did the trick.
Continue.
Yeah, so these radiuses might be a headache, and we don't have any experience with this, but we're gonna start with the tape, and then when it comes to the actual molding, we have to worry about the aluminum trim actually buckling as it makes that turn. So we'll make the mistakes so you don't have to.
Send us good vibes now, because maybe we won't make mistakes.
All right.
Die-core seam tape around every corner is a great way to waterproof and hold the edges of the fiberglass together.
One side done. What do you think?
I think that's great, but we got more sides.
Oh.
This tape can be a little tricky to work with, but it is well worth the effort. The reason we bought all this new trim molding is because it is readily available online and at RV suppliers. It is also very affordable. We spent $300 to replace every piece of trim on this RV.
It's time to get this giant piece of trim on. We made a cut so we could bend on that cabover section, and I could have done better, not gonna lie. But now we could add the butyl tape and yeah, start screwing it in, right?
Right. Wish us luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Every trim piece will get a strip of beetle tape to create the water barrier. The trim overlaps the roof membrane as an added layer of water protection.
Oh, hey.
Are we tired? Are we, what?
The radius bends turned out amazing, and we were blown away.
So now we're gonna trimmy trim and then bendy bend it again and sticky stick it to the RV.
That's manufacturer instructions.
Yes. I mean, I'm only using technical terms here.
But look at how good that is. Not one buckle, huh?
Except for your belt.
This week, Joe's sister Carrie stopped by for a lesson on how to make sourdough. For anyone new to our channel, we are huge foodies and we love to show off all of our kitchen creations, especially anything sourdough. There's something so rewarding and grounding when you work with your hands to make your own bread from scratch. And it brings me even more joy to be able to share this skill with all of our friends and family.
Honestly, my favorite part of the week, especially after doing all the work out there on the motorhome, is enjoying some
Carbs.
Carbs. I think that's why I like it. But also, it's only been an hour since this has been baked, so it's
still warm.
Fresh. And my favorite thing to do, oil and vinegar. That's all it needs. Oh my gosh, you guys.
So good.
Comment sourdough down in the comments right now if you think Emily should do a lesson, a class on how to make this beautiful
I
loaf.
mean, do you guys want to know how to make sourdough? Or is that boring?
Do it. Look at this. Okay. We're gonna finish sourdough.
Back to work later, but
Yeah. Cheers.
dink it.
Thank you. Okay, welcome back to day 2 of trim. We could have done it all in one day. It's not terribly hard, especially for our first time doing trim, but we were working directly in the sun. Started to get sunburnt, a little hot, a little too late in the day.
And then the next 3 to 5 days, it poured rain.
So here we are. And I'm thinking it's gonna go pretty quick. And we've already learned a few tips and tricks to make this go smoother. And a few mistakes that I may have made will be corrected.
Let's get this done.
Yeah.
And just like that, the final pieces of the trim were underway.
Oh, hey, and welcome back to How to Do Shit with Emily. Today, we're applying adhesive tape, aka beetle tape, to our trim to make it work as trim. Don't be jealous. Let's do it. There's all these little shards. Not
Shards?
Shard.
Oh.
Shards are fine. Shards are not okay right now.
As mentioned before, tasks like this can be very tedious, but well worth it. Choosing to buy instead of restoring old trim saved us many painstaking hours of work.
What you doing?
Just trying to save a roly-poly. The dogs are jealous that this roly-poly is getting so much attention. Do you guys want to meet your new friend?
After one saved roly-poly, we were approaching the finish line of saving our exposed corners and seam with a flashy new trim.
Go time.
Some of the final touches with this new trim include shoving in the vinyl insert, which will keep out all the dust and water from the channels, protecting all the screws. It's as easy as using your hands to push it in. Trimming off the excess rubber roof really brought this to life. It's so amazing. Just look at it. It's so much more complete.
We did it. The molding's done. Yeah, this is super exciting. This stuff looks so good. There's still quite a bit to do, but the bulk of it's done. We still got to add the caulking and some of the finishing caps. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. And we're hoping to get to windows next time.
Send us finishing the job vibes.